If you had one last chance to speak to the people you love most, to prepare them for the future, what would you say? The book of Deuteronomy is a book of last words. It is a series of passionate, urgent speeches from Moses to a new generation of Israelites. The old generation who rebelled against God has passed away in the wilderness. Now, their children stand on the very edge of the promised land, ready to enter. But Moses, their leader for 40 years, will not be going with them. He is about to die. So, he gathers the people to remind them, to warn them, and to charge them one last time. First, Moses makes them look back. He retells the story of their journey, focusing on the rebellion and unbelief of their parents. He pleads with them. Remember your history. Remember God's faithfulness and the tragic consequences of disobedience. Do not make the same mistakes. Then, Moses makes them look up and look in. He repeats the law God gave them at Sinai, but this time he goes straight to the heart of the matter. He gives them the central command of the entire Old Testament. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might. This is the core of Deuteronomy. God doesn't just want their sacrifices or their rule following. He wants their love. He wants their whole heart. All the other laws are just showing what that love looks like in everyday life. Finally, Moses makes them look forward. He lays out a stark choice. He says, I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Therefore choose life. He calls them to commit themselves to the covenant, to a future of obedience and blessing in the land. After this final charge, Moses commissions Joshua as the new leader, sings a final song, and goes up on a mountain to see the land he would never enter. And there he dies. So, what does this ancient farewell speech mean for us today? Deuteronomy reveals the true heart of God's law. It's not about earning salvation through a checklist of rules. It's about a relationship of wholehearted love and loyalty to the one true God who rescued them. The book is a passionate plea for a heart that is fully devoted to him. But Moses also knew that the people on their own would ultimately fail. He prophesied that they would break the covenant and that God would one day need to give them a new heart. Centuries later, when Jesus was asked to name the greatest commandment, he quoted directly from Deuteronomy, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart. Jesus was the only one who ever fulfilled this command perfectly, and through his life, death, and resurrection, he makes possible the very thing Moses knew we needed, a new heart given by the Holy Spirit that is finally able to truly love God. Deuteronomy is the law's final, powerful plea that makes us ready and grateful for the grace of the gospel.